And with that, welcome back to Lonely Roads. Last time we stopped right after Shinx kind of rescued the whole of Pokemon Square. And regarding the newspapers and stuff, it is actually the case that this was bugged and we are now on a newer version, so hopefully this stuff now works. Anyways, let's just, get outside. This is so strange. It's like everyone disappeared. Yeah, I wonder where they went. Oh, there you two are. Riolu, Shinx, you're awake. Chatter? Vulpix? What is going on? There's a party going on in Treasure Town and you're missing it. Party? That's right, your party. The graduation ceremony is going on right now. The what? You heard me! We've delayed your graduation long enough. We're still waiting for Officer Magnezone to make a new discovery on Zoroark's whereabouts, but there's nothing yet. For now, the time's finally come for you two to become full-fledged explorers. Don't keep us waiting. I'll be becoming an explorer too, remember? Huh. Did you hear that, Shinx? It's happening! Yeah, about time. I'm so excited. I'm gonna be an explorer. We are gonna be explorers. Riolu, Shinx, everyone's waiting for you two. You wouldn't want to be late to the celebration, would you? It's happening. It's really happening, Shinx. Let's go. We're about to become explorers. Oh, this is so exciting. About time these two finally get the promotion they deserve. If I knew this... Okay. I have no idea what's going on. I think we deserve some amount of credit for their success, don't you, Warble? Okay, settle down, everyone. We are ready to start. We are here today to celebrate the long overdue promotion of Team Rayasa from apprentices to full-fledged explorers. All three members of Team Rayasa have gone through considerable lengths to ensure that this day would eventually come. In that very resolve, that desire that has driven them through apprenticeship into explorership. With that out of the way, I believe now would be appropriate time to for you all to hear from them. Vulpix, if you'd like to, begin. I don't really know what to say, but I'm so happy that I get to be with Riolu and Jinx. They're my friends, and I love exploring with them. Did somebody say friends? Come on, well said, Vulpix. Let's hear from Jinx. I'll pass. Speech! Thank you all for coming. That's all I have to say. Okay, I guess. Lastly, let's hear from Riolu. I should have practiced. But ever since I was young, I knew I wanted to be an explorer. Whether that be back home in a rescue team or here. I heard stories about explorers putting themselves in harm's way to make the world a better place for everyone else. And the moment I heard those first stories, I knew that's what I wanted to do with my life. I had to sacrifice so much to make it happen, and I've said goodbye to so many. But I had to do it. I had to follow my dreams. From the moment I arrived here, all of you have been so amazing. We wouldn't have gotten this far without all of you. Chatot, Guildmaster, Wigglytuff, all of the guild members and everyone else in Treasure Town. I'll never forget all of this kindness you've all shown. Thank you all so much. And that's that. From this moment on, Team Rayasa is officially a little rude to start the show without a full audience, don't you think? That voice, is that? Armaldo. Looks like we just made it in time. Armaldo, you came! But who's we? It ain't just me. I brought some friends. Maybe you recognize them. Some friends? No way. Indeed. Hello, Riolu. Mother, father, you're back. We are Riolu, and Armaldo told us everything on the way here. Your father is sorry for holding you back, and we couldn't be more proud of what you've accomplished. Right place again? I still don't much like it. I ain't never wanted this life for you, but If this is what you want, then I'd be proud of you for not taking no for an answer. I'll be standing in your way for too long. I may want different, but it ain't right for me to force you on the road you don't want. You're back. You're really back. I can't believe it. I'm sorry for everything. Well, you've got nothing to be sorry about, Ryoru. I wouldn't say that. What I meant to say is that I suppose it could be overlooked. And so, although it felt like it was never going to happen, Ryoru, Shinx, and even Vulpix finally became explorers. However, with new responsibility came new problems. But at least for one night, the heroes were able to celebrate, to a lifelong dream being fulfilled. Shinx, I can't believe it. You really did that for me. You planned it all out, didn't you? That's what the mission the guild sent you on was. Yeah, Cheddar was gonna make us explorers, but I had him delay it. With everything you've been through to make this dream of yours happen, I figured your parents deserved to see it. Shinx, don't think too hard about it. You helped me get Vulpix back, even though it didn't exactly go smoothly. Remember, I don't like feeling like I owe anybody anything. This was my way of getting even. Thank you, Shinx. Thank you so much. None of this would have been possible without you. But I feel really bad. Why's that? It's great that my parents were there, but yours weren't. We still haven't found them. I'm still a little foggy on what happened when we went to save Vulpix, but it's slowly coming back to me. When Zoroa said I shielded you, it started coming back to me. That Zoroark, she knows something. She looked like what your mother looked like, right? Just like her. Sounded like her too. In that case, there's just another reason to find where she's gone. We know she'll be coming to get the time gear that Yuxi and the other Guardians are protecting eventually. Yeah. We'll stop her, and we'll find out where your parents have gone off to, Shinx, I promise. You deserve to have your parents see you become an explorer too. I hope you're right. The clouds lifted from Fakman Lake and its surrounding areas, alright. The Exploration Federation has sent a message. We get a bigger treasure back. And there's one more message. Special episode Sands of Time. Okay, yeah, we did already take a look at Sands of Time here in Hector 6, so... yeah. You know. Not gonna play through it on YouTube again. Anyways, what a day. With the time gear missing, this whole thing is a total mess. But... I'm sure the guild is doing everything it possibly can to catch the Pokemon. Isn't that right, Junior? Master, you've got some sort of sense that tells you when I'm around or something, I guess. Well, I'm a bit tired, so I ain't going away anywhere for the moment. If you wanted to sit here with me, you're welcome to. It's a beautiful night, isn't it? I don't really get views like this back at my little camp. But it's quite a sight to behold when I'm in the area. This is my favorite spot. Those two apprentices you have, they sure are something else, you know that? They might still be young, but just you wait and see. They're special, the two of them. Master, how many times do I need to tell you, Junior? I'm no master. Back then, you were just a kid, and I was just a guy on the run. But you taught me everything I know. And the only reason I learned about exploring myself was because I had to. I had to get away. I thought they'd never catch me. But now, you know more than I ever have. There's nothing I could teach you now. It seems so different now. I don't like it, not one bit. Pokemon can change, Junior. Sometimes it's not always for the better. When you've been locked up for as long as I was, that gives you plenty of time to change. Gives you plenty of time to think too. Think? About what? You want the truth, right? Yes. The truth is that I don't really like who I am. How could you say that? You're my master. Let me ask you a question, Junior. Why do you think we all exist? Why do we exist? When I was growing up, I always wondered why any of us are here. Surely we must all exist for some reason or another, right? There must be some role that we are meant to serve. Of course, we don't know when it'll come or what it is, but one day we'll realize what we're meant to do. At least, that's how I feel. But what happens if that day comes and we're not ready? What happens then? Whatever my purpose was, I missed it. Maybe my purpose involved you, Junior. Maybe it didn't. Purpose. Maybe I was supposed to guide you on your way to becoming a splendid explorer. Maybe we were supposed to open the guild together. But my best years are behind me. And when I look back at what little I've accomplished, I know that my purpose is gone. Yeah, I blew it. Maybe I'm not the criminal I was back then, but that doesn't mean that these scars from those times are healed. But that thinking leads me to one question. Why am I still here? What do you mean? If we fail to realize our purpose, I don't really know what we're expected to do with the rest of our time. I run escorts to and from Pokemon Square to keep myself busy, but I'm not sure if there's anything really left for me to do. You still have purpose, Master. That's why you're still here. I thought about that, but that's hard to believe. Yeah, it's hard to believe that when you believe that life, well, doesn't want you to succeed. Everywhere I go, I can feel everyone's eyes staring right at me. When I pass them, I feel their eyes staring at me. When I walk away, I can feel their stares digging right into my back. And when I look at them, they turn away. Life is a really fickle thing. We have another Pokemon that's gonna become an apprentice. But they need a partner. That's why I came here. And you want me? Why me? Why would you want to team them up with a guy like me, with my reputation? You'll be sabotaging their exploration career before it's even started. They'll all think they're some criminal like I was. You're wrong. Sorry, Junior, but it's a terrible idea. I'm sure you can find someone else to mentor whoever this Pokemon is. I can't. You're the only one who I want doing this. Can't take no for an answer, huh? They're just like you. Like me? I think that you're still trying to find their purpose as well. They've made bad decisions, and they've done bad things, and I want you to find your purpose, together. Like me, huh? I'm gonna sit and watch these stars a little bit more. Then I'm heading back to my camp in the woods. But I'll think about it, Junior. Thank you. If you wouldn't mind, Junior, I'd like to be left alone now. Yeah, I understand. I'll see you around, hopefully. The next morning. Alright, let's see what this day has in store for us. Well, you two finally made it. However, we do need to speak to both of you. Please follow me. No more time to celebrate, I guess. Let's go see what they want. Maybe they have something on Zoroark. We have something we need to discuss. Oh, do we have an update on Zoroark? Not at the moment. We're still trying to locate Zoroark, but we don't have any leads to go on. Zoroark stated that she does not know where Zoroark is either, so we're on our own for the moment. Anyway, that is not why what we're here to discuss. We wish to speak to you more about logistical issues. Logistical? You see, well, there's not exactly an easy way to say this. Are we gonna be thrown out of the guild? But I need Team AWD to leave the guild. Oh man, What? Why? It's simple. Our guild rooms are only for apprentices. Now that your team is finally promoted, it's time to move out. Oh, I see. We have to find a new place to sleep tonight? No. The guild will give you some time to find a new location, but we are requesting that you begin searching. We have some new apprentices that will be joining the guild soon, and we need the beds for them. It's so exciting, more friends. New apprentices, huh? Indeed, which is why we need you to move out as soon as possible. Of course, this does not mean you're no longer welcome in the guild, or can no longer use our facilities. You just will not be welcome to sleep here, or join us for dinner after you move out. That's a little sad. I enjoyed staying here. Would you prefer if we demoted you back to an apprentice? No, this is fine. Although I'm not sure where we could go. Shinx, you got any ideas? I never really had a place to stay around Treasure Town before coming to the guild either. We could maybe ask Vulpix though. She has a place in Treasure Town. She does? Wonderful. Please let us know how that goes. We will. Shinx, let's go see Vulpix. Welcome to my home. Huh? But there's nothing here. It sure looks that way, right? Yep, nothing out of the ordinary. Except the bush. Check it out, no one would ever know there's a hole here. Oh, that's been here the whole time? Sure was, let's go in. Yeah, as usual, the cliff. But it's rather empty, isn't it? Anyways, Shinx, you knew Vulpix had this place the whole time? Yeah, I've only been here a couple of times though. I've kept my eye on her though. Home sweet home. What do you guys think? Well, I think it's amazing. You would let us stay here? We wouldn't want to intrude or anything. To tell you the truth, I was thinking of finding somewhere else to live. Huh? Where's that? This seems like a great place to live. There's so much privacy. Yeah, there is. It's just... when there's a storm outside, it gets really scary. I don't like thunder and lightning. You're scared of that? I never knew that. There's lots of things you don't know about me, Shinx. And maybe a little bit crowded if all three of us were to sleep here anyway. So, is this a no-go? I've got an idea. I don't really like sleeping here all that much because it can kind of get scary when there's a storm, so I'd rather sleep indoors. What if we try to do some renovations or something? Maybe we could add another room. Another room? Yeah, I thought about doing something like that for a while, but I could never afford to pay someone else to do it. But now that we're an exploration team, we should be able to get enough poke together to make a proper team base, right? That's not the worst idea. But who are we gonna get to do the renovations for us? Do you have someone in mind? Nope, I've never got that far. Oh. I'm sure there's someone in Treasure Town who would be willing to help us, though. We should go ask around. Well, it's not like we have any way to find Zoroark at the moment, and we already warned Yuxi that the time here is in danger. I guess we could take some time to try and fix this place up. Alright, I guess there's nothing else for us to do right now. Might as well. And the bush is back. Okay. Let's see. First off, I'm gonna store a bunch of stuff away. I can probably just store everything, actually. Just so it's gone. Okay, I don't think there's anything wrong with working together with other teams from time to time. The clan I come from preaches self-strength, but part of that strength is to know when you require resistance. Clan? I'm just one of the latest products from the clan. We train for years and years until we're allowed to leave the clan. Our code is very strict and we're expected to follow it for life. Strict? How so? There's various traditions and customs that I must follow and practice in privacy. The amount of training that the code demands is brutal though, far above what you're probably used to. But the code also states that a part of inner strength is knowing when your strength is not enough to reach your goal. When one is not enough, we are taught to have no problem asking for help. Arrogance is weakness. Although, juggling that belief with these two who want to do everything on their own is certainly a challenge. It doesn't matter how many teams we have to compete against, we'll cut down anyone that stands in our way. Okay, bro. Alright, Team Razor wins. We are not going to let these rescue teams come in and show us up. Riolu Shinx, you see this? All these other teams from Pokemon Square are running around doing jobs now. And I know, it's great. Everyone's working together. No, it's not great. That just means more competition for us. We're here to be the most recognizable and famous team in the world, and this just makes it harder. Team, let's turn up the intensity. Nobody's as sharp as Team Razorwind. Okay, bro. What do you sell today? Nothing really useful. Congratulations on being promoted, Team Ryazan. Treasureton has gotten a lot more lively lately. No doubts because you two evacuated Pokemon Square. Thanks, Corbish, and I had nothing to do with that, and that was all Shinx. You don't need to berate what I did around like that. Either way, we're still trying to do our best. We're all keeping our eyes peeled for any hint of Zoroark as well. We'll find her for sure, and we'll make sure that the time gears are put back in their rightful places. Alright. It took quite a while and you had to wait through a long delay, but you two finally graduated from the guild. Once and for all, please accept Team Tasty's heartfelt congratulations, Team Rayaza. We sure did, and thanks, Swallow. Your team is looking for a place to live now, right? Would you want to stay with Wormhole and I for now? I've been trying to broaden my skills, so I've been practicing my cooking. I wouldn't mind doing that for you guys at night. Appreciate it, but I don't think you would want Vulpix staying at your place. She's a handful. Well, if you ever change your mind, we're here for you. We'll keep that in mind, thanks, Swallow. We're really happy to finally see that you guys have become a real exploration team. And we're happy to finally made it to Explorership. Team Tasty's support was always nothing short of incredible. Thank you for everything, Wormhole. Okay. It's not like that. Team Splash isn't goofing off. The two of them realized that there was a mystery dungeon down by the beach and they're training here. They're honest. We're Team Hydro. We're a rescue team from Pokemon Square. The name's Blastoise and I'm the leader of this here team. Yeah, I've seen you guys around. Oh, you're Lucario's kid, right? From that shop next to the bank. Can't believe someone actually took that time gear. What's even worse is that we weren't able to stop it. It's horrifying. At least everyone is safe now, though. But we need to find Zoroark and stop her once and for all. And as leader of Team Hydro, I can promise our best shot. We'll give it all we've got. Right? Alright, Printlab, where are Duran and Frogadier? I ain't care whether we're here or back in Pokemon Square. You three squirts ain't never becoming a team by goofing off. Okay, accidentally talk to him again. I thought maybe this childish behavior would have been ceased considering the crisis we're experiencing and everything else, but I suppose that was wishful thinking. Even when we've been forced to evacuate, this has to continue. We're Team Hydro and we're training up some younger, aspiring members of the team, but they've got a long way to go. We're calling them Team Splash for now. We're hoping they could become true Team Hydro members one day, though. And you're having trouble training them? It's to be expected. I was quite a handful when I was young, too. But we'll make a proper rescue team out of these three yet. Alright. That team. I don't like them. Oh man, hey, have you seen Team AWD? I've been looking all over for them. I love them so much, I just want to finally be able to meet them. How could you be a fan of a team like that? How could you not? I actually was able to chase down Awesome Arbok one time and the way he hissed me away, it was so vicious. Say, you're an exploration team, right? You know them better than I do. Could you tell them I would pay for an autograph? Just imagine a complete set of Team AWD autographs. I can add it to my memorabilia, I don't know, collection dedicated to them. You're hopeless. I'll pay, I promise. I might have creeped them out in the past, so they keep saying no to me. Since you're an exploration team, they'll autograph for you two, I know it. we're not really doing this, right? Please, you'll be my second favorite team if you do this for me. Okay, we'll do it, I guess. We'll be back soon. Okay, I assume I can, like, do the stuff here at Nido Queen. I will, however, check the guild beforehand. And also, this should now finally work. And as we already have seen this scene, I'm gonna go a bit quicker over this. Because we've had this in the last episode like 4 times. They're just explaining that they are, you know, newspapers. Alright. And now I should be able to actually, yes, paper, 50 coke. Yes. Oh, I'm broke. Fuck. Okay, I need 7 more poke. Take... I want 7. Alright, I am gonna quickly actually save before doing that, just to be sure to not have any problems. Here, Fracture gave you a copy of the Treasure Times issue number 2. Okay, we have kind of missed issue number 1 due to the problems with, you know, the scene. But there will be a way to get this one later, so like the first one, so I guess we're going to read it when the time comes. Also, holy shit, that's kind of cute. Which story would you like to read? Exploration tips 2, I guess. Have you ever found a chesterberry and thought about how pointless it was? Sure, eating one will wake you up, but what if you're already asleep? Well, chesterberries are so potent and dry that their effects will last the whole floor. If you're getting a little drowsy, try eating a chesterberry before you drift off into dreamland. Isn't it annoying when a ghost-type Pokemon keeps hiding in walls where you can't reach them? Well, what if I told you there was a way to make them pay? You could still damage those metal-type Pokemon with gravel rocks and or geopebbles. This will not remedy the fright that you experience when they pop at you, though. Oh my. I'm sure you explorers have noticed secret bazaars and dungeons. Their entrances are hidden, almost as if they're an exclusive club that you can't get in. Well, what if you knew where they were? By using the stairs up, you not only see the stairs to move on in the dungeon, but you'll also see the stairs to a secret bazaar. The more you know. The new warden. After many years, Paradise Prison will finally have a new warden. With prior warden Rampardos and his staff now out of the picture, Officer Magnuson has personally handled the continued operation of the prison. But now that the Rampardos has finally ended up on the other side of the cell, one candidate has stepped forward, but many wonder, will this new warden be any different from Rampardos? Officer Magnuson had this to say regarding the new warden. Warden Shedinja has been nothing but helpful in obtaining voluntary cooperation from the prisoners, which is why we made them warden. Shedinja is reportedly spiritually bound to the prison, living and mingling with the prisoners since well before Rampardos was warden. We know nothing of the outside world. To us, this land is all we know. We've seen many come and go, but now we're tasked to see that those who leave are leaving as productive members of this mysterious world that the rest of you populate. We are slightly mystified by the new warden's word, but the Treasure Times is hopeful that this forever ends the story of the most controversial era of the prison. A geography for children. It's easy to forget how large our world is, as few of us ever are granted the opportunity to travel off our continent. Some younger readers may not even be aware of towns and settlements on other continents. Maybe they don't even know there are other continents. Americans, in this story, we'll be going over the settlements that we know of around the world. There are 5 major continents in our world. First, if you are in Treasure Town and you're reading this, then you're on the air continent. Heh? Isn't Treasure Town on the grass continent? Wait, wasn't Treasure Town the air continent and Pokemon Square on the... Wait, so Treasure Town... I'm pretty sure Treasure Town was on the grass continent and Pokemon Square on the air continent. Anyways, the next closest continent, likely the one most familiar with, is the grass continent. Can be found if you travel north across the ocean, although not all Pokemon can make the trip alone. Riptides and rough waters separate the two continents aside from the from a few selected locations on the coast. Heading west of the capital of the grass continent, Pokemon Square, you will reach the water continent where Lively Town serves as its capital. Even further west is the Mist continent, which has Noe Town as its most famous settlement. Travel to and from these two continents are generally between each other. Not any continent much like us and the grass continent. Lastly, tucked away in the corner of the world, there is the Sand Continent. Very little is known about it, as transportation to it is very limited, and few Pokemon have made the effort to go there. By all reports, there's a ton of sand on the continent, which has us at the treasure times truly stunned. Sara Town and Wahatan Town both compete to try and be the sandy capital of their land, with Sara Town rumored to always win. Perhaps one day we could gain more information on these two and settlements and on these towns and settlements and learn more about their culture. Perhaps you, your local loyal reader, could be the one to bring this knowledge home to Treasure Town. Until then, we just have to imagine what life is like on these faraway lands and dream of what the future could look like when we could travel between them easier. Planes. Mysterious treasures. Many residents of Treasure Town would have heard tales of countless mythical artifacts throughout their career, some of which have irrefutable proof of their existence, such as the valuable lost loot said to rest within the recently unearthed golden chambers. But some treasures have nonetheless remained purely in the domain of fiction, such as the rumored 7 treasures. These legendary items have long been rumored to rest deep within the confines of some of the most dangerous mystery dungeons on the continent and are said to be protected by incredible powerful guardians. But there is no clear proof of which dungeons these treasures supposedly rest in across any public record we were able to uncover. In the interest of learning more about these 7 treasures, we took to the streets of town to see what the public knew. One expert from Team AWD had quite a lot to say on the matter. The 7 treasures? Vastly overvalued. We can't even confidently say what they do for a start. Their partner followed up with the comment, "They're supposed to be musical instruments, right? They don't sound particularly shiny, so I'm not interested myself." Representatives from the Exploration Team Federation declined to comment when asked. We don't know more on these treasures than what is already common knowledge. Alright, then the last thing for issue number 2 is a passionate response. Avid readers of the Treasure Times may have read our previous stories about local resident Heracross challenging Breloom, a member of the oft-forgotten Team Frontier. Unfortunately, we did not read that, but we will at some point. Maybe in the next update, who knows. Well, we're happy to report that we have an official response from Breloom himself, proving that our stories stretch far past the borders of Treasure Town. We caught up with Breloom during Team Frontier's latest mission in a confidential location. I'm always paying attention to the news, so I get issues of Treasure Town delivered. Of course I saw what Heracross had said about me. We have a little bit of history, and I suppose he wants to put that history to bed. I'd be happy to accept his challenge, but with a few little conditions. I've been in tiptoe shape while training with my teammates and completing missions while I'm sure Heracross has been drinking its been placed. I'm only interested in a fair fight, so I'll give Heracross plenty of time to prepare. I'll be back in Treasure Town in the near future, and I'll be looking forward to this little challenge. Good luck, Heracross. I think you're gonna need it. Clearly, Breloom is not lacking in confidence, and why should he not be? It seems that an exciting event will be coming to Treasure Town in the near future. If you want to know when this event is happening, there's only place to... What? I think there's missing a word. There's only one place to keep informed. Or there's only a place to keep informed. I don't know. That's right here with the Treasure Times. Anyways, does not matter. This concludes this issue of the Treasure Times. Thank you very much for your patronage. For all news regarding the happenings around Treasure Town, be sure to keep your eyes on the following issues. Okay, all done. And I'm done. That was a lot of text. Anyways, let's have a look inside the cafe, shall we? I would never want a place like this back home. I'm pretty sure every bit of money I have would go towards these drinks. I don't think I want to end up like that poor guy at the next table. Oha. This place is something else, isn't it, Snubble? We ought to get a place like this open back in Pokemon Square. Yeah, I'm broke. Wait a minute, you don't have enough money to pay for my usual. Sorry, but only my favorite drink will satisfy my cravings. I can't survive off the budget options. Yeah, come back when you aren't as broke as I am, holy shit. I can't seem to win a single prize ticket, yet Cedar wins the very first one he plays. I just never seem to have any luck at all with these kind of things. I won the first prize ticket I got. It must be beginner's luck. I love to hear Wobber Fett's blurt out, "That's right," when someone wins a prize ticket. Oh, I'd love to hear her yell that again. Yep, we're not gonna do prize tickets. Anyways, I'm curious if Team AWD is in the guild at the moment. Because of the thing. Yeah, they are actually. We'll never roll over, unless we're rolling over you. Okay. We're gonna show these so-called exploration teams that they're the small fry. Nobody can stop Team Rumble Rock. We're Team Rumble Rock. We'll roll over anyone that stands in our way. Although we're a rescue team, not an exploration team. Desperate times call for desperate measures. This guild temporarily registered all the rescue teams that came from Pokemon Square as exploration teams. So don't get any ideas. We're calling dibs on these jobs. It's my favorite prey. I saw that you finally been promoted to a real exploration team. Quite pitiful that it took this long. You two should just give up. Those who were born weak never become great explorers. If we're weak, I wonder what that makes you. Huh? I ain't saying a word to you two. If you got business, take it up with Lady Weavile. Well. If it isn't Shigs and his little psychic. What could you possibly have to say that I'd want to hear? We need your help with something. My help? Who do you think you are to ask for help of Lady Weavile? I'm intrigued though, keep talking. We don't need to get into specifics, I don't think. Long story short, we would like your autographs. Is that right? I never pegged you two as the kind to know your place. It's only natural that you'd want the autographs of the great Team AWD. After all, we're better than you and you know it. As leader of Team AWD, I'd be happy to provide you with our autographs. For a prize. A prize? For a second of your time? I've told you, Ryolu, the whole lot of them are crooks. The biggest in Treasure Town. Crooks? We're not crooks. We're just a fellow exploration team trying to make it big, Shinx. So, what do you call yourselves? I prefer to think of ourselves as opportunists. I'm the brains here. Don't think you two could pull the wool over my eyes. You don't really want this for yourselves, do you now? So you logically must be asking for our autographs for someone else, isn't that right? Actually, don't answer that. It's not important. What's important is coming to an agreement. I suppose it's not too big of an ask. I'm sure us three wouldn't mind doing this for you for 750 poke. We have to pay? I suppose I could be convinced to do it for free, if you're back. Admit that the Team AWD will always be the superior team and that you're I can't read. That we are the premier team in Treasure Town. What? Do that and my boys and I will sign anything you want for our two most devoted fans. No chance. Up to you, either that or cough up the fee. If you don't plan on doing either, go get lost and stop bothering me. Will I get the 750? I guess I could sell some stuff I have in the Keklian market. Get the 750. Or like I have in the Kangaskhan storage, I mean. Yeah. Let's just get the 750 poke. We take. And press B on accident. Yeah, most of these bands are just kind of useless, probably. That should be enough for 750. It should be more than enough for 750. Yep. Alright. Let us quickly get this autograph, and let's then talk to Nidoqueen about expanding our room. And then we continue. But first, autographs. Oh, we can actually beg. Okay, I want to see that. Oh, no, this is I want... This is... Oh, no, this I want to hear, right? You're really doing this, huh? Fine, if it really makes you feel better. We admit the Team AWD is an incredible exploration team that is too good for the Exploration Guild. Keep talking. There's no other team in the guild that could even think to be as strong and successful as you three. Oh, and so we are really hopeful that you three could find it in your undoubtedly pure hearts to please help us out with this. And what about you, Shinx? Me? Surely you have something glowing to say about me, don't you? I can say several things, but I don't think you'd be happy to hear any of it. Ah, in that case, I guess the deal's off. Shinx, I did not just say all that for no reason. Please just swallow your pride just this once. Your partner's sounding awfully smart. I never thought that he was the smart one of the group, with that dumb face he has. Fine. There's never been nor will there ever be another explorer like you, Weavile. You are the best there has ever been at extorting everything you can from clients and taking advantage of everyone you meet. Just Weavile or... Lady Weavile. Ah, how sweet. I'm satisfied with that. It's nice to see that you can admit the truth once in a while, Shinx. Okay, can you help us out now? But of course, anything for two loyal and devoted fans. How about Drapian look alive? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna pay them. I'm not gonna let that stand in my in my save file that I backed up to them. And that's how you do business in this town. The honest and modest Team AWD will gladly sign something for you too. There you go, pleasure doing business. Yeah, run along now, I've grown tired of looking at your faces. Tell our fan that they have exceptional taste. Sorry. Yeah, as I said, I'm not gonna let that stand in my safe that I bagged to them. I guess it's probably not even saved in a flag anyways, but still. Ain't doing that. So... You find them? Did you do it? What was Lady Weavile doing? Did you hear awesome Arbok's famous hiss too? What about dependable Drapian? He's so quiet, but that makes him so interesting. Were they busy? Tell me. One question at a time. Yeah, we have this thing here. Ah, let me see. Diesel took the paper with Team AWD autographs so fast. Ouch. You did it. You did it. You really did it. Team AWD, their names are all on there. And the signatures look right. You know what their signatures are supposed to look like? Can you just give us the reward already? Absolutely, take it all! Ooh, 1500. You're the best. Well, not better than my heroes in Team AWD, but you know, that's quite a lot of money. Nothing is too expensive for anything involving those three. I love them so much. Yep, totally hopeless. Alright, Nidoqueen! There we go, exactly as I thought. It's finally done. My dream has finally come true. The tent is up, the news is out, and all that's needed is some customers. Hi there, are you new to Treasure Town? Oh, customers! Oh, welcome to Nidoqueen Furnishings. Please tell me, what can I do for you? A table or a new bed maybe? Tables? Beds? So this is some sort of furniture store? Yeah, furniture. Have you ever gotten tired of sleeping on the same old straw beds every night? What about including art or other fun decorations at your home to show off your individuality? That's where I come in. I can make all sorts of unique and interesting furniture for you to make your dreams home. Ah, that sounds exciting. It sure is. I've been wanting to make a business like this for so long. My hubby is a retired explorer and he used his savings from his exploring days to start this business. I believe that home is where the heart is, and your heart should decorate your home as you see fit. I make all my own products, and I just opened, so I don't have much to sell yet, but I can see. What are you looking for? Right now, nothing. Yeah, we're actually looking for a place to live right now. We found a place, but we think it needs some renovations. Renovations, you say? I may be able to help with that. You could? It's not exactly what I envisioned when I opened up this stall, but I know a thing or two about renovations. Where is it? I can maybe take a look for you if you'd like, free of charge. So, what do you think? Well, I have good news and bad news. The bad news is that there's no way to safely extend this area through this wall. Why not? I suppose it can be done, but doing so would mean that your home goes directly under Treasure Town. With all the hustle and bustle that happens there, I would not feel comfortable since the room could cave in at any moment. Oh, and what's the good news? The good news? The good news is that I think I could build down no problem. Build down? I sure can. I can clear out a small room right below where we're standing. I don't think there would be any issues with that. Oh, like the guild. Exactly. That should be enough room so that you three don't feel so cramped in here. Well, it's not really our decision. That was Vulpix's home first. So, Vulpix, I love the idea. Let's do it! Well, can't get more decisive than that. Fantastic. I'm so excited for all of you. Now, about the price. Building underground structures is a really costly undertaking. I think this job would cost about 20,000 poke. How much? Yeah, this is a pretty big job. But since you three are my first customers, I'll do it for half the price. Consider this your lucky day. I'll even furnish the lower level for you too. I guess that's better. So we have to come up with 10,000 poke. You got it. No rush on it. When you have enough, just come see me at my stall. After the bill is paid, then my hubby and I will come and do the work. You'll love it, I promise. I suppose that's what it is. Alright, I guess we now need to get 10,000 poke. Time to look what I can sell. We have a new mission. Let's make Sharpedo Beloved worthy of being the home of an exploration team. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. There's no music playing after this cutscene. And probably this is a bug. Okay, anyways. Let's see what we can take and sell. What do you have? Never gonna need that, never gonna need that. Those don't sell for much, but they sell for something. I would like to avoid selling the gummies. I can, however... get... I could probably also sell the boxes. They sell for some money. Okay, 1.5. Let's see how much we have. Could be that I need to... I need to do some jobs. Okay. Well, I guess, yeah. We're gonna do some jobs now. We'll see us back when I'm done with those and have the money. Alright, we now actually have the money, mainly because I found a gold ribbon, which spared me doing a lot of jobs. Anyways, hey there, you're back. So you ready for me to start working? Just to remind you, it will cost 10,000 poke. Alright, let's do it. Yes, it's all there. I'm so ecstatic. My first customers. So, when can you start? When? How about right now? Let's head on over. I'll go find my hubby. My hubby, you made it! I'm so happy you're here. I told you this business was a good idea. I've already got my first job. I wouldn't have missed this for the world, my love. You don't know how happy it makes me to see you happy. Oh, my dear hubby. This is nice and all, but maybe we could, you know... Oh, right. Are you ready, my love? I'm always ready for anything when I'm with you, my little king. On 3. 1, 2... Little king. 3, anyways. So, I guess that's it then. Tonight's going to be our last night in the guild. This is so exciting. I can't wait to see how it looks once they're done. They better do a good job. It wasn't cheap. I'm sure it'll be fine. Since Winter Queen's first customers, I bet she wants to have a good first impression. If it doesn't work out, I guess we could leave a bad review or something. Bad Google review. Let's go. Review one. I guess we'll see. Can I go? Let's see. Okay, I have to do jobs now. Well, sounds like we are back to doing jobs today, which means we'll see us once these jobs are done. Everyone, it's time for dinner. Yeah, let's... everyone, hold up. Before we begin dinner tonight, I wish to make an announcement. Hey! Let's put it on already, let's eat! You prevent us from eating what's in front of us, that's outrageous! This feels so unfair, I'll faint from hunger. Order, I must have order! Why is there food on the bottom left 3 plates? Anyways, as you are all aware, Team AWD have officially graduated from the guild and are now an exploration team. I just wish to let you all know before you eat that this will be the final dinner with Riolu and Shinx in the guild. Whoa. That's it, you're leaving? I'm so happy for you two. Make sure you come and visit. Aw, thanks everyone. That's all I have to say. I'm sure you would agree that it's been an absolute pleasure having them at the guild. I hope that the rest of you look at their success and use that as motivation so that you could become an explorer next. Now, sorry to have you kept waiting. Without further ado, on your marks and let's eat. The next morning. Alright, the last morning in the guild if I'm not mistaken. Okay, just because you two no longer live here doesn't mean you can go slack on your duties. Right, of course. I still remember the day you two arrived. What an interesting night that was. But I always knew you would become a splendid explorer. I do have excellent foresight when it comes to that sort of thing. And you, Shinx, I don't think I've ever seen anyone grow as a Pokemon as much as you have during your time here. Thanks. I will see you around, Chattel, and when you have any more information on Zoroark, please let us know. Alright, these are still there. That seems to still be the same. And let's see. I guess we can take a look at our new home now? Yeah. Come on, let me see. You know what you're doing, don't you? You sure do know how to use those adorable eyes of yours. But we really should wait for your friends. They were living here too, so don't forget. Speaking of, here they are. Weird. I can see that. I was just catching up with little Vulpix here. She's real excited to see the results. Yeah, too. What are we waiting for? We were waiting for you two, but now that you're here, let's head on in. Oh, new beds. I gave you 2 new beds, free of charge. Of course, I didn't do anything up here aside from that. Down here is where the real changes are. Yo. Ta-da-da! Here it is, all done. Wow, it's so cozy in here. I get this whole room? It's so nice. It's way better than the guild room that we had. This turned out way better than I thought. Don't doubt me, I know what I'm doing. Team AWD finally has a proper exploration team base. Thank you so much, Little Queen. Ah, don't make me blush. Don't forget, this isn't even my normal business. Oh yeah, you said you make furniture, right? That's right. And although it looks quite cute in here, it's a bit barren up above where you and Shinx will be sleeping. I'm still getting things set up, so I don't think I could provide much, but soon I'll have a whole catalog of furniture you can buy. Well, that sounds amazing. I hope that you 3 will become my first repeat customers. Please spread the word around that my services are top-notch. We will for sure. I'm beat. Let's call it a night. I agree, we need a rest. Gotta get right back at it tomorrow. Okay, apparently that was all we did today. Shinx, Riolu, come on, it's morning. Oh, now we get it. So much for thinking we could avoid someone waking us up in the morning. Now Vulpix is doing that. Alright. Okay, save prompt is there. So yeah, let's have a look around. Okay, Vulpix left up top, but it's now down here. How? Anyways, I love this new place. It's so nice and comfy. Let me know once we have a mission to do. I'll head over to the cafe before it's time to leave. Man, it's actually really nice looking in here. Okay. Has anything changed in town? No, it doesn't look like it. Pretty sure they still talk about the same, right? Yep. So, hey there, you're back. I sure do hope you're happy with the results. I'm so happy to have completed my first job for you two. I don't have anything to sell yet, but I promise I'll have some amazing stuff for you to buy soon. Alright. So then... Ah, the bird is here. Oh, once again, this is the end of the road for now. This part took longer than I ever thought it would take. It was stuck in development for quite some time. I really would not like parts to be released this far apart from each other, but it is what it is. I'm really sorry for how long it's taken, but I have massive plans for the next part, and it will be the best part yet. Anyway, thank you so much for playing. Keep your eyes out for part 6. See you soon, Okami. Alright, you've heard it from the bird. This is the end of Lonely Roads for now. And yeah, with that said, I do really hope that you enjoyed this new chapter or part, however you want to call it now. It's a bit difficult with calling them parts because of YouTube and the serious parts. But anyway, doesn't matter. I hope you all enjoyed it. And yeah, with that said, until the next time, I do wish you all a great day, night, evening, whatever, and bye.